Epic. Yep, that was epic. Oh, I dropped it, did I? Oh no, he's still got it, I think. He's little. He's not very big at all. It's a first though. Must have landed it on him. So cool. I cast it in there and I just saw a little blow up on it. He's not massive at all, but to start. I suppose that's a way to start the morning. Surface. There we go. Just a wee little tucker. Feisty and aggressive as heck. There we go. Just a wee dude. A gone. Alright, good morning folks. We're back out on the creek again in one of my local systems. I haven't been here for a while actually. It's probably been almost like 4 or 5 months. Really early spring is the last time I came here, so we're just going to see how we go. We've had a fair bit of rain the last couple of weeks. Sort of my favourite conditions when we've got a little bit of fresh water flowing through these creeks. Tend to throw like moving surface lures, and at the moment looks like we're pretty overcast, which is nice. Nice and early still, so it could go to full blue skies, but it's setting up to be a nice morning. Nice and warm, bugs are buzzing, birds are chirping, lizards are swimming across the surface, and we've already got one fish this morning. And we got a blow up earlier as well. I'll pop that in here somewhere as well. Repaddling, did you get it? No. Don't know how much the camera picked it up because I was kind of paddling and stuff at the same time. So, and it's setting up nicely to similar conditions that I've fished here previously. So I've got those lures that I've worked well previously in those conditions, being, you know, a little swim bait, a little walk the dog, and a frog. So that's usually the key players in these sorts of situations, moving baits across the surface. So we're just going to put this camera down and get straight back into it. Oh, didn't even realise it was a lizard. No! I didn't realise there was a lizard there. I just freaking cast the line over him. Whoops. Oops. But yeah, that fish just came off this little bank here. I haven't really caught too much there previously, but it was like right on the edge, and as it landed, it kind of hit it. So hopefully that's a sign of things to come. And there's only one way up from here. Only one way, and that's up. So it's good to know that there's fish in the area and willing to eat. So we just need to figure out what they're going to specifically eat. We've got an idea already. That's a little bony swim. Used very much a lot in the past. God, that smell of bass in the morning just reminds you of summertime, hey? Just reminds you of the summertime. So hot last night, eh? Going to bed, it was like 28, 29 degrees, so another reason why I'm up super early. It's going to be an absolute belter this morning. Going to be bloody hot. But fish don't seem to mind too much. So yeah, that's my one there. That's my all-time favourite, the bony swim in the floating version. And that's the spangled perch colour. So there's the Aussie bass colour, which is basically a gold colour as well. At the end of the day, I don't think colour makes a difference. I think it's more about the action and the sound that it makes. It makes a nice little knocking sound as you kind of work it across the surface. It's like, and that can sometimes turn those sort of fish on in those dirtier conditions. The floating one too, you can kind of pause it as well and just kind of suspend it in a spot too. So if there's not as much flow or you want to stop it, you can. So that's what I like about it. Very, very good. Little imitation of a bony shad, as the name suggests. Oh, he hit it. In the weeds though. He hit it. He absolutely hit it. I think he's coming back. Usually they only have one or so cracks at it. Bugger. That was a good hit. And now I'm weeded up both of them. So I've got interest on all three of those baits that I said earlier. At least got one hit and landed one little dude. I think we've figured out that surface is going to be on for a bit. We've just got to figure out which one they like the most. And he was right there, absolutely smacked the walker. Here's a walking bait, so that's the Navigator by 13 Fishing. It's like a 94, 95 mil walk the dog, so slightly bigger than what most people will be throwing, but yeah, it's bigger mullet and bigger sort of bait fish in the area, and that's why I think the swim baits do well and the bigger walkers that I've done here previously. So let's just start with that and just see. Good thing about it too, it's nice and big. You can get nice long casts with this spin rod, and it's not too heavy or anything. Yep, epic. Epic. Let him run a bit. It's not a bad one. Not a bad one. Yes, lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Right on this little tree here. It was in the actual tree and then kind of got it off and absolutely clobbered it as soon as it hit the surface. It's number 2. Slightly better size than the first one. Well, when I say slightly, it's much better than the first one, but not a record breaker or anything like that, but I will take that early morning. Oh yeah, that's a pretty good one. Look at that. That's a pretty nice one. That's sort of the average size that you're gonna get in here. That's sort of high 30s, low 40s sort of mark. But they're just absolutely amazing, especially this time of year. Nice and warm. Surface, can't beat it. Beautiful. Just stunning. Stunning way to start the morning. There's some structure here. Hopefully he just goes straight into it. Go on. Ew. Surface is just so fun, guys. So fun. If you know me, I'd rather throw surface than anything. And some days I'll just throw that non-stop and you know, I might not get the numbers or whatever, but I reckon one fish on surface is worth about 5 or 6 on subsurface. So that's very, very fun. So that one was on the little frog. And so that's the Mintos Skip Frog Junior. So he's like a sort of like 3-inch sort of frog. Great little dude. It's with just like a little EWG, little bead there, a little bit of weight at the nose to get it down. And kiwi colour. I don't think I've caught one in that kiwi colour, but it's a nice sort of bright green colour. And if anything, I don't think colour makes a massive difference with surface lures or anything like that, but it's more for me to see the lure going across the surface so I can make sure that it's swimming right and that sort of thing. If it's turned over or whatever, I can adjust my rod tip or something like that. So cool. The rain is just starting, so let me put on my rain jacket and let's keep going. So now I'm even more confused as to what to throw, because got one on the swim bait, one on the frog, big blow up on the walk the dog. So I think the main thing is that we're doing moving baits. Sure, you could probably catch them on very slow top waters, but this is just so much more active and so much more moving around it and covering ground and that sort of thing, with a slight bit of flow of water, which generally doesn't happen here if there's no rain in this particular spot. Definitely think that helps a little bit, kind of match the current, that sort of thing. And also, I'll just put it out there too, I apologise about this reel. This reel has seen better days. Of just the other reels I've got pretty heavy line on them from throwing imposters and jacks and the like. So this is the only one that I've really got with like sort of 10 to 12 pound line. And yeah, this reel really needs to be put down almost. I went and got it a service, and because it's the older sort of Stradic model, they're like, yeah mate, you might as well just get a new reel, just because it's hard to get the parts and stuff. And they're just like, mate, it's seen some absolute shite. I think her days are limited, or she can be the emergency reel. Yes, got him. Yes. Yes. Number 3. Nice. I was like, surely it's got to happen on this bank. Yes. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. I was like hoping that it was going to happen on this bank. I was actually thinking it was going to happen in this snag here. So I'm just going to back up in case there's more in there. But yeah, you've got the wind blowing right behind me here. And I was like, there's got to be some stuff here. And I've caught some fish on this bank before when similar conditions with the wind and that. So we love a surface bite. We love a surface bite. Cool. No record breaker by any means, but it's a lovely fish. Lovely fish. Sort of similar size to that last one. But he's got a very full belly. Very full belly, that one. We'll put a tag in him and then, yeah, get him on out of here. Keep fishing. There we are. Beautiful little fish there. That is so sick. Go terrorise some more little bait, my friend. Gone. How many we got? We got 3 so far this morning, which is nice. It's better than nothing. Absolutely, it could be donuts, so cannot complain. Literally been going for like, what, just over an hour and a half-ish? Hour and a half-ish. That's pretty good. Little one. Oh, he swiped it again. Yes, I got it. No. God, he's dumb. He's so dumb. Hit that twice, that little dude. It wasn't massive, so I'm not too complaining. Had a couple of goes at it, that little dude. 2 hits on the frog, and 2 hits and 2 landed on the bony swim. So definitely surface, and now I can see a lot of mullet surfacing here. So it's always exciting. It's always very, very exciting. Mr. Spider, I don't want you, thank you. You can just chill out on the kayak. Oh, okay, chill out on my kayak, not on my leg. Definitely some of my favourite conditions to fish. It's like overcast conditions. The sun would be somewhere way up there, but these clouds are perfect. Absolutely perfect. Just means that, you know, they're probably more willing to come out and hit a surface lure. Not saying that you can't do it in, say, broad daylight per se, but I definitely prefer those sort of low light conditions. Gives me confidence to throw surface that they're going to come up and hit something. Just sitting there. You got it? That was just sitting there, that walk the dog. Get it back in there. They like to walk the dog too. Just sitting there though, not doing anything. Classic. Come on then. That was a good one too. Had 2 goes at it, come on. Oh. Come on then. Oh, big swipe on it. Oh, bloody hell. Bloody hell. Oh, how? How? How did he miss that? How did he miss that? He put all that effort into that. Put all that effort into that. Threw his back out, bloody hitting that lure. Surface is still on. Surface is still on. And another swallow, follow. Oh, just had another follow right there. Yep, epic, epic. That's a good one too. Let's go straight back to what was working this morning. Oh, do not tangle my lures up. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Number 4. All right, that's answered it, I think. We'll give it a red hot crack and see if we can get better conversion. Oh, okay. There we go. Another lovely, lovely fish. Interesting thing is that almost all of them, the bony swim's fallen out. So they're obviously not hitting it super hard, but the bony swim conversion rate is much better. They're hitting the walk the dog, which is, they're just not hitting it with 100% commitment. And I think this is gonna have a better conversion rate today. There we go, another look at him. He's got his little tag there. He's gone just shy of 40, this one. That's sort of the typical sort of size you're gonna get in here. All right, he's ready. Go on. Go on, go on, go on. I suppose with these bony swims as well, they track basically in a straight line, so they've got a better chance of hitting the lure with confidence. Whereas the walk the dog's obviously meandering like this, so they just hit it and it's all a bit of a lazy sort of dopey shot. I think that's what's happening today. Again, the walker. Getting the interest, but they're just not hitting it. Yep, there we go, epic. Wasn't sure if there was going to be anything down this end. He's not very big. Oh, he's gone. That's all right, he wasn't hooked very well. Wasn't hooked very well. Bugger. That's very close to being number 5. I was wondering if there was going to be anything down here. It looked pretty barren. A lot of debris on the surface, not a whole lot of bait. Wasn't very big at all, so I'm not too mad about it. All right, guys, that's the end of the session, and can't really complain with the session at all today. Like, I've definitely done a lot worse here. Done some donuts or, you know, 1 or 2 little fish, but I think we ended up with like 4 or so, and I dropped so many more. And surface was on. The sun is right out now, so it's kind of deterred me a little bit. Could I have probably gotten better numbers and gone subsurface? Yes, probably, but who doesn't love throwing surface? And when you don't have to retie any leaders or change any lures the whole session, it's a win. So the main one doing the damage was this little MMD bony swim. That's the spangled perch color floating. A very, very good little lure this time of year in the creeks. What else did we throw? We also threw the little skip frog junior. Again, lost a few fish on that one as well. And then we also threw the walk the dog as well. So that's a 13 fishing navigator. That worked really, really well, but obviously we didn't hook up to anything. There was a lot of blow-ups, a lot of interest on all 3 lures. And yeah, don't know whether it was just the fish today, they were just half-hearted on surface, or whether it was a skill issue, or whether I needed to downsize in terms of lures and stuff like that. Who knows, but can't really complain. It was a good session all round. So hope you enjoyed it. Give it a like if you did. Comment down below if you've got anything for me, and hit subscribe if you're new as well. Appreciate it, guys. We'll see you next time.